Hello, welcome to this practice. Today we will focus mostly on leg strength and flexibility, but we'll get to some other muscles as well. Find your seat, maybe elevate yourself on a block. Relax your hands on your thighs or on your knees. Find length in your spine and close your eyes. Begin to deepen your breath, breathing evenly through your nose. And then opening your eyes, sweeping the arms up and above, bringing hands to touch. Inhale there. With your exhale, bring the hands in front of your chest, and at the end of the exhale, pull the lower belly up. One more time. Inhale, lift up, look at your hands. Exhaling, hands to chest. Pulling the navel in and lower belly lifts up on the exhale. One more time. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhaling, hands to chest, navel in, lower belly lifts up. Take one more inhale there, and then take one last time inhale. This time we're going to turn to the right, bringing the left hand to the right knee and right hand behind you. Elongating the spine there, with exhale coming further into the twist. Opening the chest on the inhale. Exhale, release through the center. Inhale in the center, bring arms up, and exhaling, twist. Right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, elongate and grow. Exhale, twist. Grounding through both sit bones. One more time, inhale there. And with your exhale, return to neutral. Remove the block if you are sitting on one and come through your knees on all fours into the tabletop. Take some time there, maybe bending the knees, dropping your head, let it hang. Find some flexibility through the elbows, stretch the fingers out. Whatever you need to do to come to the stillness. And then we're going to shift the hips from right to left. You could look over your shoulders to see if you can see your hip as well. Just a few times, finding a bit of softness everywhere in the body. And then eventually coming into your cow, opening the chest, pushing sit bones up on the inhale, exhaling into the cat. Few times like this. Inhaling, cow, opening the chest forward, exhaling, pressing the mat away, rounding the back. Inhaling into your cow, open the eyes. Exhaling, pull the navel close to your spine. And again, inhaling into your cow, become softer with each time. Exhaling, round. And again, inhaling, become juicier. Exhaling, pushing the ground away. And then eventually returning into the neutral spine, tucking the toes under, shifting the hips back. Hands stay strong on your mat, and you're going to bring your hips up into the downward facing dog. Begin to paddle through your legs, bending one knee and then the other, bringing the heels to the ground, opening the backs of the legs. Hands stay strong. Become softer also here. You can move your hips, shift a little bit. And then eventually finding stillness. Don't let your back sink through your arms. For that, try to imagine holding a block between your upper arms and rotating the upper arms forward. Fingers strong on your mat. Gonna find some more length at the backs of the legs now. Pushing the heels into the ground, lifting through the sit bones, pulling the lower belly up high. Bend very deep through your knees and bring your belly onto your knees. Then lift the hips up as much as you can. With exhale, release the heels back down. Bending your knees, putting the belly onto your thighs, Keeping that connection, lifting the hips and then releasing the heels down. One more time, bend through your knees, belly to thighs, lift the hips. Exhale, both heels push down, waving forward into the plank and then immediately back to down dog. Waving, beginning from the tailbone all the way to the top of the head, bend the knees and push back to down dog. Soft and smooth movements. One more time. One more time into the plank, bending the knees, push yourself back into the down dog. And then take 2 big steps to the hands, come into the forward fold. Let your body hang over your legs. Shake your head no, and then nod your head yes to relax the upper back. Let your elbows be soft, come halfway up. Exhale, fold all the way, bending through your knees even more, and then very slowly, vertebra per vertebra, come up, rolling your spine. Let your arms be heavy, let your head be heavy, until you come up to stand, all the way straightening the spine. Focus on your feet, bring them hip widths apart, lift all the toes up, and then release all the toes down. Tuck your tail under, closing the lower ribs, pulling the lower belly in, pulling up the kneecaps, engaging the thighs. And then the arms opening to the sides, palms facing up. Start pulling the fingers far behind you, closing the lower ribs together. Lifting the gaze, and then interlace the fingers behind your back. Straightening the elbows, bending a lot through the knees and lifting the chest up. Tail is tucked, the lower belly is engaged. Lifting, and then folding over your knees. Hands stay interlaced. Let them fall over you, releasing the hands to the ground, bending the knees all the way, sitting down to the squat. Relax the neck, relax the head, let it be heavy. And then again rolling up to stand on the exhale, repeating the same thing. We're going to open the arms to the sides, palms facing up. Fingertips are almost twisting to the back, opening the chest. Pull the belly in, don't let your ribs open. Interlacing the fingers behind your back, straightening the elbows, lifting the chest, bending through the knees a lot, and then all the way until you come to the forward fold. Relax the arms, let them come down, bend the knees all the way, come to squat, relax the head, exhale there, and then roll all the way up to stand. Repeating one more time like that. Opening the arms to the side, palms facing up. Keep twisting the pinky finger to the back of the wall. Interlace the fingers. Open the chest, bending through the knees. Tailbone is tucked. And then fold over. Let your arms come over, maybe twisting the hands outwards now. Releasing the hands. Bending through the knees, come to squat. Let your head be heavy. Then stretch the arms, the fingers in front of you in the squat position. The gaze is down. Try to bring the heels all the way to the ground. Get heavy through the hips. The tailbone is pulling down. And then releasing and coming up to stand through the roll of your spine. Opening the shoulders. And then take a huge step back. Find your warrior one. Bringing both arms up and above you, squaring through the hips, bending through left knee, right knee stays straightened. Push the outside of the right foot into the ground. The gaze is forward, eyes open, fingers reaching up. Inhale, twist to your left. Exhale, bend through the elbows. Make sure your hips stay square. On the inhale, elongate through the arms, open the fingers to the side, and then bring left arm to the right and back up. Inhaling center, exhale, twist in your body. Exhale, bending through the elbows. On the inhale, straightening the arms, fingers reaching away from each other. Left arm circles, both arms come back up. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale there. On the exhale, bend through the elbows. Inhaling, elongating the arms, reaching the fingers away. Left arm meets the right, bring them both up. Come into the back bend. And on your exhale, warrior two. Bring the hands to your waist and make your stand in the warrior two even bigger, bending through left knee, open both arms. Fingers reaching away from each other to relax the shoulders down. Bending the right hand behind your back and grabbing the crease of the left hip. Rotating the left palm up and then bringing the left arm up and above. Inhaling in the center with the exhale, lean back into the reverse warrior, trying to keep both sides straight, bending a lot through the left knee. And come back to the center. We're gonna come back to the reverse warrior this time, bending the left arm behind, grabbing the left elbow with the right hand to find even more stretch on the left side. And release, coming into the side angle, left hand to the ground, right hand reaches up to the ceiling, length all the way from tailbone to the outside of the right foot. Taking few breaths, then rotate your gaze towards the left foot to the ground, shift left shoulder underneath the left hip, bring the right heel up, and then opening arms into airplane. The left shoulder is under the left hip. Either stay there or interlace the fingers behind your back, grabbing the right wrist with the left hand, trying to level the hips, trying to bring the hips low. Then release, hands framing the left foot and shortening the step, bringing the right foot a little bit closer. Elongate through the back, come halfway up, and then release, folding over the left leg. Making sure your hips stay square. You can rotate the fingers to face the back foot, finding even more length this way. Or find a variation with the blocks if that's too much. Let your head relax down, finding length, and then bringing the fingers back, coming halfway up with your upper body, bringing the hands to the hips or the waist, and coming all the way up. Rotate the left foot in, coming to a wide-legged stand. Hands on the waist or on the back and bringing the elbows close to each other. Breathe in, come, look up, and then fold over the hips. Bringing the hands, placing the hands underneath your shoulders, coming into the forward fold. Coming halfway up on the inhale, exhaling, relaxing down. If your head touches the ground very easily, you want to bring your legs closer to each other. Either stay there or maybe straightening the arms and reaching with your fingers behind you all the way back. The sit bones are reaching up, the legs are straight, but don't block your knees here. You want your back to be completely straight and the fold is happening at the hip crease. Staying there, and then bringing the fingers underneath your shoulders, coming halfway up, taking the hands into your waist and coming all the way up. Folding over your legs, we're going to do some twist. Reaching with the left hand towards the right foot. Reaching with the right fingers up to the ceiling, finding a twist. Opening through the collarbones. Inhaling there, squaring the hips. On the exhale, come to center. Same thing to other side. Right hand to left foot. Inhaling, left hand comes up, coming into a twist. Deep inhaling. Squaring the hips. Don't let one of the hips curl up inwards. Bring both hands to the ground, to your mat, and then to your hips and come up with one long inhale. Rotate the left foot out, come back to warrior two. On the inhale, coming into the high lunge, right heel comes up, bending back, long inhale. Exhaling, hands to your mat, step back to down dog. Either stay in your down dog, come to one vinyasa with me, forward into the plank through chaturanga. Inhale to the upward dog or cobra. And we find each other back in the downward facing dog. Both heel comes up. Gonna step or jump forward to your hands. Inhale halfway up. Folding over your legs on the inhale, standing up, bringing the arms above you, hands to your chest. Exhale there. I'm going to repeat the sequence now on the other side. Taking a big step back with the left foot, squaring the hips, bringing the outside of the left foot down to your mat, and on the inhale, arms coming up. Closing the lower ribs, bending through right knee, left knee stays straight. Fingers reaching upwards. Get ready for the twists. Just in your upper body, really twisting at the waist. Inhaling. Exhaling, twist to your right now. Bending through elbows. Exhale, and then inhale. Elongate through fingers. Rest them right arm circles to find the left and come back up on the inhale. Exhaling, twisting to your right knee. Bending through elbows. Exhale. Inhale, elongating, reaching away with the fingertips. And then the right arm circles, both arms up. Inhale. Next exhale, twist to the right. Then exhale, bend the elbows, reaching open, inhaling arms. And then bringing both arms up. Last time, exhaling, twist to the right. Bending through the elbows, inhaling, reaching away. Both hands meet. Come into the back bend and with exhale open to warrior two. Bring hands to waist and find the biggest stand, both feet away from each other. Now reaching arms away from each other, bending through right knee. Fingertips are reaching away, and then you're going to fold the left hand behind you, twisting the right palm up, bringing the right arm above you. Inhale in the center, and with exhale, lean back into the reverse warrior. Trying to keep the right knee bent. Try to keep the right elbow straight. Come back to center, inhale. And one more time, come into reverse warrior, this time bending the right arm, taking a hold of the right elbow with left hand. See how much you can go back. And then finding the side angle pose. Long back, long line, from the top of the head all the way to the heel. And then turning your gaze to the right foot, to the ground, bringing the left hand to the ground, and then the right shoulder goes underneath the right hip, right knee, right hip, right thigh, opening into the airplane. The arms, so you can stay there, left heel is up, or you can take a hold of the left wrist with your right hand, folding over. Keep pulling both feet to each other and then release, taking step forward with left hand, halfway on your mat to find a forward fold over the right leg. The fingertips can stay under you on your blocks, or you can reach with your fingers towards the left foot to the back. Elongating the spine. Let the fold happen here also from your hip. Moving the shoulders away from your ears. Bring the hands to your waist and come up, twisting the right foot in, finding wide-legged stand. This time the toes are going to face out. Come into a deep bend through your knees, into the goddess pose. Both elbows are bent. Bring the elbows forward and use your elbows to lift the chest. Imagine you're lifting something on the elbows. And then right heel comes up. Bring it down. Left heel comes up and set it down. One more time, right, lift and set it down. Change, set it down. Get ready. Both heels come up. Inhale, hold, set heels down. And then reaching with your arms up, straightening the legs. Interlace fingers behind you and fold over the legs, parallel the feet. You can either stay in this stretch, you can bring the arms underneath your shoulders. You can try an inverse practice with a headstand, tripod headstand with me, or any other kind of headstand. If you're doing a tripod headstand, make sure your elbows are not going outside. Bring the legs above, you can keep the knees bent. Pulling the lower belly in, closing the ribs. Then come out of the headstand the same way you came in. Bringing the hands to your waist and coming up with your upper body on the inhale. Rotate the right foot out. Come back to warrior two. Coming to high lunge, lifting the left heel up. Back bending, opening the chest wide, hands to the mat. Step back to down dog. Either stay in your down dog or come through vinyasa. Finding our way back to the down dog, lifting both heels up, and then jump or walk to your hands. Lift up and fold over your legs. Exhale on the next inhale. Lift up halfway. Take a hold of the big toe with your peace fingers and come into the forward fold. Don't lock your knees and fold from the hip joint, lifting the sit bones up, bringing the weight more and more forward to distribute it evenly through the feet. Then releasing, and now you're going to bring the hands underneath your feet, stepping onto your palms, bending through the elbows. Make sure your shoulders don't come to your ears. Pull them, lightly shift them away from your ears. Inhale there, we're going to try one more variation. You're going to turn the fingertips to face the heels, palms to the ground, and step on the backs of the hands. Elbows are bending towards your knees. Find as much comfort as you can in that pose and keep shifting the weight forward. Stay a couple of breaths and release. Bring the hands to your waist and come up to standing. Find again the front of your mat, bringing the feet together, sit low and come into your chair pose. Look up, the tailbone reaches down, lower belly muscles are engaged. Keep sitting lower, the action is both ways. And then sit down all the way and roll on your back until your feet reach the floor at the back of your head. And then with the next roll, come back to your chair. I'm going to repeat it another few times. You have a few chances to try. From the chair, you're going to roll on your back, feet reach behind your head. And then rolling forward, come to chair. Inhale there. With the exhale, sit low, bring the sit bones to the ground, roll, let the feet touch the floor behind your head. Belly is working and coming again into the chair. Come all the way to stand and exhaling, hands to chest. We're going to move to some standing sequences now. Finding our balance, shifting your weight to the left foot, bringing the right foot to the inside of the left hip, finding the tree pose. Palms in front of your chest touching, or find another arm variation that suits you today. You can bring the arms up, you can open them above your head, touching the index finger to your thumb. Try closing the eyes there, maybe one eye at a time, playing with your balance, or just focusing somewhere on the ground. Taking a hold of the right knee with the right hand, either stay there or grab the big toe with the peace fingers and straighten the right leg in front of you. Left hand can be on your hip. Opening to the side, pulling the right leg to the side, opening the left arm to the side. Keep your balance. Find a point to focus. Bring the leg back to front and open your arms above your head, holding the position. Right heel pushes away And then lower the right leg. One more time, up. And release, bringing hands in front of your chest. Let's try it on the other side now, shifting weight to your right, lifting the left foot and bringing it all the way up above your knee, opening the knee to the side for tree pose. Find your arm variation and try to play with your balance also here. Maybe close your eyes, either one at a time or both of them at once. It's okay to wobble. Try to focus on the standing foot, on the standing leg. Pulling the belly in. And then turning the knee in. Pull the knee towards your chest. Taking hold of the left big toe and pulling the left heel away forward. Make sure you don't fold, you don't round your back here. Keep pushing the left shoulder back behind. Opening the left leg to the side, opening right arm to the side. You can shift your gaze diagonally to the right. Bring the leg back to front, releasing the arms away from the foot, arms above your head, hold. Slowly release down and then inhaling back up with that leg. And then set it down, coming to the eagle pose. Both take one inhale there before we do the eagle. Opening arms to the side, right elbow underneath the left, finding eagle arms, shifting weight to the left foot, sitting low and then wrapping the right leg around the left. Exhaling, sitting even lower. With your next exhale, folding over the legs. Keep your eyes open, keep focus. Inhaling, just the upper body comes up, hips stay heavy. Releasing the arms. Next inhale, bringing the knee up to chest. Release the leg down. Repeat on the other side. Open the arms. Left elbow underneath the right. Wrap the arms. Shifting weight to your right. Left knee comes up. Start getting very low on the right leg. Left leg wraps around. On the exhale, folding over the legs. Inhaling, we're going to come only with the upper body up. Legs stay bent. Exhaling, arms relax, release, pull up, bringing the left knee to your chest. Repeat one more time, a little bit faster. Right elbow underneath left, lifting right knee up, wrapping the right leg around the left, sitting low. Exhaling, folding forward, inhaling, coming up, releasing arms on the exhale, inhale, knee to chest, and setting the foot down. The other side, arms to the side, left elbow underneath the left, lifting left knee to chest, wrap the leg around. On the exhale, fold, strong belly, inhaling, body up, exhale, release the arms, inhale, knee to your chest, and releasing both feet down to the ground. Both come to the front of your mat and come into the forward fold over the legs. Halfway lift, jump or step back through chaturanga, one vinyasa or immediately into the down dog. And we're gonna come through to sit and then to lay down. So lift the heels, jump or walk to come through. And then first we're going to sit, as opening the legs into the side split. And we're going to find a bit more stretch now that the hips are warm, legs are warm. Let's stay active through the legs. Find the length and the depth that is suitable for you today. Keep pushing the heels away, flexing the feet, and folding all the way from the hips. Try to keep the back as straight as you can. Bringing the belly closer and closer to the floor. Gonna stay for some time. Few deep breaths. Try to keep breathing through your nose, opening the hips, and then finally come up, bending one knee in to touch the inside of your thigh, and then coming into a twist. If you have the left knee bent, then the right hand is going to grab the outside of the left knee. If you have the other knee bent, then the other way around, and then coming to the side stretch. It's not necessary to reach with the upper arm, the foot on the side. What is more important that you keep both sides of the body very long. So it's better that you keep finding the rotation in the torso. And then releasing, turning towards the straight leg with your upper body and folding over that leg. The elbows can be relaxed, but keep the foot flexed. The foot that's bent, we're going to come up. You're going to take the foot that's bent and come into the full lotus position. You can either come into a full bind there with grabbing with your hand behind your foot, and then come again into the forward fold on the exhale. Stay a few breaths and release. Through the center, coming to the other side. So bending the other knee now, finding a cross with your hands, bringing the other arm up, and then folding sideways. Make sure both hips stay heavy. The sit bones are grounding you to your mat, reaching with the upper fingertips towards the straight leg, towards the straight toes. And coming up on the exhale, turning your body towards the straightened leg, folding towards the foot. Let your head relax there. But flex the foot. One more inhale, and then release, come back up. Finding half lotus. Either stay there with your leg, or maybe you can grab your foot from behind. And fold over again into the forward fold. All the time keeping the foot flexed to find more length. You can really feel the difference yourself if you flex or not flex. Eventually release. Coming to the front of your mat, take a hold of your knees and bit by bit start relaxing your spine to the ground. You can take hold of your knees or however you like it. Once the back reaches the ground, bring the knees to your chest. We're going to do some twists in the back, very gentle. Both knees fall to the right, the head turns to the left, the shoulders stay on the floor. Relaxing, releasing, letting go of the tension. Come back through center and let your both knees on top of each other fall to the left. Turn your head to the right, relaxing the hips. Close your eyes. Each exhale makes you softer again. Letting go of all the tension. Bringing the knees back to center and finding final Shavasana. This will be about 2-minute Shavasana. Stay there with me. Scan through your body. Relax whatever needs to be relaxed. Relax the facial muscles. The belly become heavy through the pelvis. Let your legs be completely relaxed, like limp almost. Feel the air on your fingers. Feel the air passing on your neck. And let go. Inhaling deep, bringing life back to your fingers and toes. Find a gentle stretch through the whole body, as if after a long sleep. Put your feet to the ground, bending the knees, and coming over the side to the final seat. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.